They tore down my fence, so I turned their swimming pool into a mud pit. I came home one afternoon to find my fence gone, posts ripped out, rails piled like firewood, and my pasture wide open. My horses, thankfully, were still in the corral, but the rest of my land looked exposed and vulnerable. No note, no knock, just a laminated HOA violation notice stapled to a stake. Fence does not meet community aesthetic guidelines. I'm not even part of their community. I own 80 acres that wrap around part of their gated neighborhood. Their homes, manicured hedges, shiny SUVs in the driveways, and a country club swimming pool sparkling under the afternoon sun. My side? Real pasture, weathered fences, grazing animals, and the honest smell of dirt and hay. The HOA didn't like that my fence blocked the view from their fancy walking trail. While I was at work, they'd hired a crew and bulldozed it. No permission, no conversation, just arrogance. I followed the deep tire tracks through my grass, straight to the contractor's yard. When I confronted him, he casually admitted they'd been hired by the HOA president herself. They thought I'd be forced to rebuild the fence on my own dime. They thought wrong. See, what the HOA didn't realize was that I had something they relied on, something far more important than a pretty fence. A well, not just any well, but the one that feeds fresh water to their beloved country club swimming pool, and the clubhouse bathrooms their members couldn't live without. Decades ago, before that neighborhood even existed, the original developers approached my dad with a handshake deal. Free use of our well in exchange for allowing us access through their new paved road. No paperwork, no easement, just neighborly trust. That trust got bulldozed right alongside my fence. The very next morning, I walked down to the pump house that sits squarely on my land. It's a small metal building, nothing fancy, but inside is the heart of their summer paradise. I opened the control panel and turned the supply valve to closed. By midday, their pool filters had shut down. That night, the water took on a dull haze. By day 2, the smell hit. Warm chlorine mixed with algae. By day 3, the once bright blue had turned swamp green, and the surface rippled with mosquito larvae. The HOA board came knocking on my door. Their tone was all business at first, ordering me to restore water immediately. I stayed calm and held up my own laminated notice, an invoice for fence replacement, property damages, and 10 years worth of unpaid well usage fees. They laughed and said they'd have their lawyers handle it. I shrugged and shut the door. By the end of that week, their summer social calendar was in shambles. The clubhouse closed for maintenance. Pool parties were canceled. Birthday reservations? Gone. Parents complained on their community Facebook group demanding answers. Guests called the clubhouse demanding refunds. The HOA president, once so smug, was suddenly very quiet. For 2 more weeks, I kept that valve shut. I watched as they brought in expensive water trucks to try to refill the pool, only for it to turn cloudy again without proper filtration. Their landscaping wilted in the summer heat without the extra supply from the well. Every day, my phone buzzed with another